Welcome to this series, Tent Life. Excited to go live, show my experience, how it is to be living in a tent. Uh, if you follow me on my YouTube channel, I used to help the homeless, people that do live in the tent cities. Well, I'm one of them now. I don't live in a tent city, but I do live in a tent. Privately owned land. I am not squatting. I do have permission to be here. It's just I don't have sheetrock on these walls. It's a tent. It's a fairly big tent. It's two rooms, 10-person tent. I got my cooking and storage facility on that side and my sleeping quarters on this side. So I'll wait till a couple people come on in. The panel link is up top, and you can feel free to come up. We could have a chat. This is my part 2. So every time I do go live, bottom left-hand corner, you're going to see what part it is. If you want to see it before the video before this one, it's just yes, I'm homeless. I'm sure you can find that video. It's under the lives. Well, lady, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, so Marvin, how you doing? Thank you. So I figured I really haven't been going live in a long time. I got off of YouTube for a little bit. I did come back on for a little while, but I got a little aggravated with personal things that were going on. And therefore I just gave up on it again. I guess it was lack of support. Excuse me. So it wasn't lack of support of my YouTube fans. It was just lack of support with the people I was with. So, anyways, I'm here. Last night we did have some rain. Nothing got wet, so that was pretty good. It rained pretty decent too. Not torrential downpours, but it was enough where everything would have got soaked if I didn't have that canvas top up on top. A little bit later, I'll probably take a walk outside and show what it looks like from the outside. I just got out of work, probably about half hour ago. Decided to go live. So this is my sleeping quarters, my kitchen area, my storage, and I got a pet rat. I can't have Punky here, so I got a pet rat. The story behind that is my mom there. She found it in the parking lot of her house, and somebody dropped it off. Haven't got a name yet. It is a girl. My mom suggested Homie. Uh, that's I guess, a guy's name. So we'll figure something out. I got to figure something about a name for her. If I was any better, they would have to change the Guinness Book of World Records. That's a good one. Yeah. We can't call it Homie. The Homie's a guy's name. You know, what's up, homie? Uh, but yeah, she's doing okay. She made a little bed. She dug up some of the wood chips I have for her and Lucy. Lucy, I'm home. Lucy, I like that one because I don't know. We'll figure something out. But we have 6 people up there. Usually drowning. What's going on? The link's up top if anybody wants to come up to keep me company in a chat. And I think it's pinned up top. just scroll up top till you see it. I'm not sure if it's pinned, but you'll be able to find it. And if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask. Uh, I'm not embarrassed. This is a fact of life, and it's just not myself. Everybody's having a very, very difficult time. Living conditions as well with, you know, everyday basic needs. Uh, when I was helping the community with, I shouldn't say I should say we, because my YouTube fans were a big part of that as well with their donations. So when we were helping the homeless, giving out care packages, hygiene products, bag lunches, and I always had a thought in the back of my head that I would like to set up a tent and do a YouTube video, you know, a little 2, 3 shows on that just to see how like a everyday living would be living in a tent with bare nothing. Uh, I never got the courage to do it because I was secured in my home, a house. I had an apartment. Uh, I had everything I needed. I couldn't see taking a week and living in a tent because the comfort that you do have. Well, in this particular thing, I can't afford the rent. So now I have no choice. Uh, that's what puts me here. Uh, I'm in a tent life now. How long? I really couldn't tell you. Uh, until I could be able to afford rental, uh, I could be able to do something like that. I was even thinking about, you know, stop saving up for like a little tiny RV, a small camper. I was also thinking about something like a mini house. Home Depot, they sell storage sheds, uh, and they go, you know, 2, 3 thousand, which that's going to take me a long time to save up for that, but that's an option. Uh, there's a lot of options out there. I was also thinking, you know, of a regular metal storage container you could purchase online, and those things, you know, fairly big and they're portable. You can move them. Uh, then I was also thinking, okay, well, how about windows? It gets awful hot in there. I don't know. Let's see. Try to catch up on the chat. I'm sorry, brother. Brother, why are you in a tent? Why? Why am I in a tent? You help me and my wife get on our feet. Thank you. You're welcome. Well, I can't afford the rent. Yes, I do work. Single. I don't have a second income. I'm not getting no state assistance. My job, yes, it is a 40-hour job. I always got caught a little bit. So now it's like anywhere between 34 hours, 36 hours, maybe 32 hours. Uh, I try to work much as I can. Sometimes I'll go in for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you know, until there's nothing else for me to do. Uh, I'm not going to sit there, milk the clock, and stand around and try to get another hour here, another hour there, because I don't want them to say anything and let me go. So I do what I can when I get paid. I used to struggle to try to figure out what I'm going to be able to do. Pay my rent, put food on the table, gas, maintenance for the car, and regular bills. Every week was a struggle. It was either paying my rent and not eating. I mean, I wasn't eating much at all. Uh, or being late on my rent and buying a little bit of groceries and trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to be able to get the rent money up to replace what I paid for the food. And it just came to a point where I just couldn't do it no more. I couldn't struggle. So I had to try to figure out what I was going to do. I tried to see if I could find somebody that had a room that they could be able to rent for like roommates, but it didn't work out. Uh, everybody's everybody has a tough situation. The place I was staying is similar to a hotel. It's one room, no kitchen, no bathroom, no nothing, just a room. No closet, no nothing, just a room. That was $150 a week. And what they call a rooming house. A rooming house that has 8 of those rooms on one floor. And you have to share a bathroom with 8 other people. It's a rooming house. And that was $150, and they were very strict on that. If you're late, it's $10 per day if you're late. So, of course, when I was late, I had to pay that extra $10. I just couldn't do it no more. Have a way to haul a camper can get you a camper. Well, I still have my Saturn, so that can't tow no camper. I live in Rhode Island. I do, if I was able to get a camper to be able to transport it. The company I do work for, they have very large trucks, and they do have trailer hitches and trailers and utility trailers. So if I'm able to get something like that and transport it and bring it to this land, yes, I'm able to do that. But I have no ways or means to be able to transport a camper across state lines. Metal container, you would have to have air conditioning. Exactly. This is the reason why I was thinking about those Home Depot sheds. You could get a 12 by 12 shed, which is basically a little bit smaller or the same size I have here. This is all I need. This is what I have. I don't have any furniture. The stuff that you see is what I have. The bedding. I bought the folding mattress, the folding box spring. It's an old metal bed frame that folds in half. There's an air mattress and sleeping bag. I got these storage containers. I got 3 of them. And then I have, pots and pans, like cooking stuff, refrigerator. Well, it's not refrigerator. That's what I call it. This is all my dry goods here. My canned goods. And behind here is basically my personal belongings. It's all in those containers, which is these here, the storage containers. I got some appliances, but that's basically what I have. I don't have much for an apartment. Am I embarrassed of where I am now? No, I'm not. My haters out there, they're probably laughing at me. My exes are probably laughing at me. But you know what? It's a fact of living. It is what it is. I can't get into too much details, but I'm sure I could be able to say a lot of things about that, but I'm not. Am I happy? Stressful, but it is also relief knowing that I'm not going through that stressing every week to be able to worry about rent or gas for the car or to feed myself. Now I could be able to get paid from my work, put gas in the car, do the maintenance on the car, do whatever I need to do, pay off some bills that I was getting behind on. Also buy some things that I have here for a basic need living. So a permit. There's no permit required on this property. This is nobody could be able to see me here. The only people that know I'm here is the owner of the property. Which they live on the property too, but it's far away. So we will take you outside. So there's my tent, and you see the top right there. I bought that, and it overhangs. I tied it up where it has a nice flow all the way around where the water won't be sitting. Have a nice little campfire. Some chairs. This is overgrown trees that goes over, but I made a little path so when the sun is out and it's really, really hot, I could put my chairs here underneath there and still have some shade. As you see, it's secured pretty well. And I have the canvas going a little bit further than the tent where my storage is. This is all my storage right here against this wall. So the canvas goes beyond that. So there's no chance for rain to get anywhere near my storage. Plus I got my trunk with some personal things as far as my computer setup, my computer monitor, important papers, all that stuff there. Hey, Grandpa. Mean a tiny home? No, a tiny home. If it's based on a trailer, no, as long as the trailer is registered. I have means to be able to put either a camper or a shed up on the property, and because I can't say too much, but don't need no permit where I am. You're dizzy. How you doing? So the link is up there. I don't think I pinned it, but you could be able to scroll. I don't know if I could be able to pin this. Put using timeout star. Comment. No, I can't pin it. I would have to go onto the YouTube side, and I'm not doing that. But if anybody wants to come on up, shoot the shit. If anybody out there that would want to buy me some coffee, in the descriptions is ways that you'd be able to wire money to me, as far as Venmo, I think, PayPal, and Cash App. I'm not asking anybody to be able to give me hundreds or 50s or 60s or whatever. You want to do anything? Cup of coffee. That's it. Like I said, I do work. I do get a check every week. Excuse me, I'm want to get my pipe going here. But it's always nice to buy a friend a cup of coffee. Uh, so my next paycheck, I'm gonna get like a portable grill. I'm not sure if I'm able to get like a regular grill with the propane bottle, depending if I could find a cheap one. Sometimes they have them on sale at Home Depot or Lowe's or even Walmart, for $99, $100, $130 or something. It'd be nice to be able to get one of them. Nice little brand new grill. Be able to cook some hamburgers and stuff. Well, we got somebody in the basement. Hello,
Hello.
Grandpa.
I've
Hello.
been in the I've been in the basement.
I know. I'm just chatting away. Just chatting away.
I have to say you look different with hair.
Yeah, it's kind of flat because I've been trying to comb it like straight down.
Well, there.
Well, lady,
Where to
what
go,
the heck?
Lorna?
Thank you very much.
There's some groceries.
Bet your ass. I can't do that song thing because I'm not on. Here we go. We'll just do that. You super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat.
Oh, I wish you would have just said thank you.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
Susan.
Here we go. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super
Oh
chat.
man, you're getting fat like Grandpa.
No, I'm actually today I got weighed. 6 months ago, I weighed 228 pounds. Today, I actually bypassed my goal. My goal was to actually lose and, well, not lose, but make myself weigh 198. I don't know if that makes sense, but I actually weigh 197 now. So
Well,
I lost all that weight.
you know what? I shit this morning and lost 5 pounds. That doesn't mean I'm not a fat fucker. That's a nice tent you have.
Yes, it is. This is the one I had all those years. Whenever me and Cheryl went out camping, I had this one. And never used it after that.
You know, that was a good George Harrison song.
Let's see. I'm over here. That is something to think about. One of the Harbor Freight little 99 generators. It's not going to run nothing big, but it gives you power. Harbor Freight has a generator for $99. That I gotta go look at.
You can get a really nice one for around $200.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
more,
want I don't want nothing really noisy. Uh, Honestly, I like where it's nice and quiet right now. I
well, you don't have to run it at night.
Yeah, true.
That way you can charge your phone. You could even have a freezer.
Right.
I had one. Of course, mine come from Figure Hut, so it was about 8 times more expensive than what it was. It had a remote starter, and
Wow. Look at that. We got the two beautiful ladies in here, Susan and Val lady.
yeah.
We can't forget my mom. My mom's in there too.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, Susan said she missed my sense of humor. That shows you how twisted she is. So, Laura, did you see my trike?
I know my
Yeah.
dad did, and he likes it.
Yeah, it's nice. If he's thinking about that type of mobility, that's the way to go. And the company stands behind their product, even though shipping is fucked up. Yeah, you made some good beans and franks there the other day.
Oh man, oh, those
I
are
bet
good. I had the rest today.
I bet you shit like a goose the next day.
Oh yeah. Oh
Did you
yep.
have to open? Did you have to open the flap
Oh
on the
no no
pan?
no. I was I took that first thing this morning when I went down to the bathroom when I
You didn't.
clocked in at
You
work.
didn't. You didn't fart all night long.
No,
You do, man. It's going to be like a heat lodge in there.
the rat is still alive, so I guess I can stick her out.
Is that why you got the rat?
Yeah.
Thanks, Laura.
It comes with the solar panel.
There is one that comes with a solar panel. Yeah. He finally
Yeah.
graduated, huh, Susan? Is he going to do any upper level?
Mama says hi, everybody.
Now, is your tent, is that an instant tent?
No, it has the poles. Let me let me show you a little bit better.
Well, the reason I asked is I got my daughter-in-law one a few years back, and it was like yours. It was a 10 by 14,
Yeah,
two
and
room, and it was
it.
an instant tent. You just pulled the poles apart, and you had two poles, and the tent was up.
Oh no no, this is it has the poles with the like the elastic in between it.
Yeah.
So it's one. Let's see, the 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like maybe 14 poles, but it's really nice. I got a switch over here on the side of my bed, and the wire runs up here to this light right here. So it comes with the light, and that's it's done by battery. It's a Coleman. I got two doors. I got a door right here, and a door on the other side. This comes down as a screened in. This is all screened in. So this whole side is all screened in. So when it gets warm, I could put those down. This is the yeah. It's 15 by 10.
That's a good sized tent, and Coleman makes good products.
And it has the top to go on it. But then I ended up buying this canvas.
But that's good, Susan. That job at the college will give him a good resume. Of course, yes, we have the old girl
There's,
over there,
there's Luna.
and then Mr. Balls over here. And there's a reason why I call him that. We're talking Kiwi.
All right, let's see.
Oh, I do too, Marvin. I love me some beans. And as far as store
Yep.
bought, about the best ones out there are the Bush.
I think that's what I had.
Yep, you did.
And then I ended up throwing a few things in it. And what really made it was 9 pieces of the yellow cheese.
Now, something that you can buy that you don't have to refrigerate or anything, you get you some potatoes.
Yep.
And you fry them potatoes up, and then you put your hot dogs in there or whatever, and then put your beans.
I'll try that. I don't know what I'm cooking yet tonight. Haven't figured that out. Really not hungry right now. I had the rest of those beans around 11 o'clock, and then I had some salad.
Yes, beans are a staple food. I'm thinking on getting one of those instant tents, not as big as the one I got my daughter-in-law, but one that I could keep in the box and bungee cord on the back basket of the trike.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom said she cooked cabbage and something
Ooh,
else. Yeah.
corned beef.
I don't know. It was cabbage and pasta, I think, something. I don't know.
Cabbage is a wonderful product. It's like Drano for the human body.
Yeah. The
Ooh,
beans too, what I made.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
stuffed cabbage. That sounds
Stuff.
yummy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get an adapter for my. I got a child carrier. It's not from the trike company, but I figure if I make the thing so I can hook it up to the trike and I show it enough times on YouTube, maybe they'll send me one.
Yeah, huh? I don't know. Let's figure out what I'm gonna make tonight. Last night I made the beans and hot dogs.
I think I might make kielbasa.
Kavasa.
Yeah, it's about as good for you as those hot dogs.
I'm gonna come up with something because I want to make something where I'll eat good tonight and then I'll have leftovers for tomorrow. I think I came up with an idea. We're gonna take chunk white chicken. We're gonna take a couple cans of that.
I get those in Walmart for the 4-pack.
Yeah. So I got 3 of them. Then we're gonna take. Let's see. I know I have a lot of spinach too. I like spinach. Where's the spinach? Some spinach. We'll put some spinach in it. I don't know. That doesn't. Does that sound okay?
Oh yeah, spinach is a wonderful thing too.
Or we could do the white chicken and some hash, or white chicken and spinach. What do you think?
I do the white chicken and spinach.
All right, so that's what it is
Save
then.
the save the hash for when you get some eggs, and Libby's is the best out there too.
Uh, so I gotta try to figure out how to. I'm gonna prop you guys up because I had a hard time trying to do this last night. I got this here. I filled that up with ice, and that's all melted where I could have some water, the drinking water that comes from the cooler. Then I got this water here for my coffee. Yeah, so like I was saying, when I used to help the homeless, they had really nothing. And what I have, I'm very grateful for what I do have. Could that go in there? That goes there, but it's still not
Well,
high enough.
look at the silver lining. When you get back on your feet, you'll have all the equipment you need for camping.
Yeah, well, fortunately, I've already had most of it besides the cooler. I did have an air mattress, but the air mattress was no good. So I ended up buying this one. And that folding cart, I didn't have that. And I didn't have the sleeping bag. But everything else I did have. Trying to see if I could get this high enough. That looks pretty good. I don't know.
Marvin, I'm waiting for the other box that you're adding there. I get very creative with Velveeta shells and cheese.
I don't know if that's going to stay up there. There we go. We're getting somewhere. And I can see if I can put a light over here. See if that
Ah,
works.
excuse me.
Where's that pan? I had a pan. I just washed the pan too at Mom's house. Use that same one.
Oh, Marvin, I eat that all the time. That is good.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. All right, so we gotta drain the juice out of these white cans. Now, how are we gonna do that? We got a can opener. We're gonna. I got this one right here. So I figure I'm gonna go live at least once a day. I'm not sure if it's gonna be the morning time or in the evening. If I don't go live, it's because I got a little bit busy and I was too tired. But I'll try to go live as much as I can every day.
Hello,
Show progress.
Rosanna.
I can't see the chat.
Rosanna said hi.
Oh, I never fried this stuff before. Have you?
Ah, it might break all apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's already very well cooked.
Well, it may still have the flavor though, right?
Oh, it'll have the flavor, but it might be like oatmeal.
No, nothing like the beans were last night. So all this stuff here that I do have, as far as the canned goods, most of the stuff actually comes from the food bank. So if you are homeless, you're watching this rerun.
Well, I think anybody on a fixed income is having problems with the food department.
Oh yeah, everybody is. That's why I said I'm not ashamed of telling everybody what I have. You know.
I'm thinking about going to the food bank myself.
Well, that's 2 cans of white chicken.
And Marvin, that what you said, Marvin, the mac and cheese, the Velveeta mac and cheese, and the tuna. I don't have two meals. That's one for me.
Well,
Oh yeah, that would be good, Marvin.
could you read the chat for me, Grandpa? Because I got the phone. I can't holding the phone up.
Marvin said that if you had cream of mushroom soup, you would add the chicken, toss in some pasta.
Oh yeah. I do have some pasta, but I wasn't thinking about making that though. All right, so we got the chicken in there. I gotta get rid of the juice. I'll be right back.
Cream of mushroom soup's another wonderful thing. Hope you're doing well, Rosanna.
Now we have to get this. You said spinach, right?
Yeah, spinach would be good in that. You know what I do with my spinach? I go get some ready-made crust at the store and make a spinach quiche.
I know I got some brown rice that's already like Uncle Ben's brown rice.
Is it already pre-cooked?
Yeah.
That would be good in there.
Well, that's what we're gonna do then.
Rice is one of those things that's pretty much good in anything because it'll take on the flavor of anything you cook it with. Oh yeah, that's heaven right there. I can eat spinach right out of the can and
Oh
cream
yeah,
sour.
me too. Definitely. All right, and the brown rice. Let's see what I can find out. So this is Uncle Ben's
Yeah,
whole green brown rice. It's already cooked.
I've been all right, Rosanna. I'm sorry to hear about the shingles. I know that they're painful.
There we go. We got the rice in there. Uh, Now we're gonna do what I did last night. I don't have no salt. I had salt, but this little
It's spilt all over.
spilled all over the place.
I've been all right, Rosanna. I haven't been getting out the last few days, and it's driving me crazy. It's been raining.
And I got this Montreal steak.
Yeah, you put that in your beans.
Yep.
Hey, Dirt Farmer.
Hey, Dirt Farmer. Uh, gotta get spatula.
Now, I know Rosanna wants to say hello to Luna.
Fire, fire.
And, of course, say hello to Jackson. I'm enjoying the hell out of it, Rosanna. Like I said, weather permitting. That's one hell of a machine. Anybody that can't walk a whole lot of distance should consider that. And I can laugh every time I go by a gas station. We stop at one up the road because they give out dog treats. Of course, so it's Luna's favorite spot to go. She pulls me in the driveway. And Jackson's just starting to warm up. And people come in there and $50, $100. I know I heard before that you got a puppy. How's that working out?
Looks pretty good. Looks tasty.
Oh, it will be. How's that working out with the other sweet dog? No, it'll take a while, Rosanna. I mean, Luna still corrects Jackson. She tried that the other night. I was sitting here and I was feeding them both something, and she come up and figured she was going to get it all and bit him on the ear. Well, I'm sure Emily's thinking that she should be your only girl.
I'll tilt this up so I can see a little bit. I'll wait until I start seeing it sizzle, then I'll stir it up again.
Yes, Mrs. Hotelling, and healthy too. And don't worry about the salt. That canned chicken has a lot of salt.
Yeah, true.
You look at the sodium content.
I don't know. I threw the cans away. I ain't digging through
Oh,
my
shame
gobble.
on you. Hey, Ingalls family.
Ingalls family, how you doing?
Oh yeah, that'll be a good meal.
It looks good. I could smell it already. It smells pretty good.
It's always good when you can put your meat and your vegetables together.
Oh, it goes down in the same spot, comes out the same spot.
Yeah, cream and mushroom with rice is good, Marvin. Really good.
I have this soup over here. I had one before. I had it. I wasn't too picky about it, but there's two different types of soup I haven't had. I figured I'll give it a try. Where is it? Oh, I'm holding it. It's Campbell's Chunky Spice Sirloin Burger. I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
can see with the light.
I've had those. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't had it yet. I think it's missing something. How about some barbecue sauce or something, or A1 sauce?
No, Rosanna, you're the only buddy she wants. Hey, how you doing, high water circuit rider?
How you doing?
I've been to Lake Michigan many times. Never Lake Huron. That does look good.
Looks good. I think it's. I'll probably add some barbecue sauce when it's almost done or something.
Hey, Katrina.
Hey, Katrina.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a nice day so I can do a review on that trike.
That would be nice.
Yeah, well, YouTube likes to promote it. YouTube don't like it when you come on there and talk about honest things.
Yeah.
They frown upon that.
Yep. Especially something like what I'm doing now, tent life. They don't want everybody seeing that. They don't want to see a
Uh,
homeless person trying to survive.
You know, they do make exceptions though when it's someone that's making them a lot of money.
Yep.
The person that does the Kensington Street there in Philadelphia, they promote his. Uh, Sorry to hear that, Circuit Rider.
Thirsty, but I don't know what I want. Been drinking water all day. I just had a ginger ale. How about a root beer?
When I go to the store again, I'm going to get me a big jug of V8.
Ah, like that one?
Yep, V8's good. That'd
Yep.
go good. That'd go good with that meal.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put that in it.
No, I mean drink it.
No. Gosh, bless me.
Bless you.
Thank you. So, fortunately, the weather is kind of like shitty. We did have some rain last night and yesterday and the night before, and the weather kind of broke up right now. It's not raining, overcast, but it actually is a little bit warmer now than it was yesterday at this time. Uh, I did sleep pretty good last night.
Night, Rosanna.
Good night. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, High Water.
Smells good, but I still feel there's something missing.
Yeah, a can of cream of mushroom soup.
No, I don't have that.
Well, then you're good to go.
How about barbecue sauce?
No,
No, does have
no,
chicken.
don't screw up a good thing. I mean, teach their own. To me, that just sounds terrible with spinach.
I'm gonna let it boil for a while, thicken it up a little bit.
Soy sauce would be good, yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, I don't have that. I can't remember the last time I had Chinese food though. Grandpa, I'm going to send you a 9-volt battery.
You hear that, huh?
Yeah, I hear it. I think I mentioned something to you last time about it too.
Yeah. Yeah, about 3 or 4 slices. High rented lips. High water circuit rider. I like to have 3 or 4 slices of buttered bread.
Oh, I definitely have the bread. Uh, that was the first time I bought a loaf of bread in a long time. I always have the pockets or the wraps. Uh, like I said, I lost a lot of weight, and it's because it's not from not eating. It's just eating better and going for my walks every morning. How about mozzarella cheese? I don't have any, but I could pretend I put some in.
Yeah, that's going to be fine the way it is. It's another thing I'm going to buy is a thing of bag of white rice.
Guys, don't forget to hit that like for me. I don't expect to get a lot of views on these things, but it would be nice to have other people watching these videos.
Consistency, my friend.
Yep. I did pretty good last night on mine. I got very close to 100 people between last night and now watched it. So they want to see Lucky all homeless. I think that looks pretty good.
It looks yummy.
Yeah, test it right now. It is very good.
Oh, I got me a big bottle of Frank's hot sauce right in my cupboard, Marvin, because I put that shit on everything. It does give foods a good taste. Yeah, it is, Laura. Worcestershire sauce.
So that's what it came out to.
It looks good.
So by the way, this is what I'm doing. I'm using for a little propane bottle. I got the little oven top thing that's screwed to the propane bottle. I got an old pan with some dirt around it to keep it sturdy. This way it doesn't fall apart or tip over as I'm cooking.
Yeah, the Worcester sauce there, that's one of those things, along with the hot sauce or the soy sauce, that you don't need to refrigerate. Oh yeah, the the Southern sweet tea. Yeah, I went back there in 2005, Marvin. I went to the Mardi Gras, and I'll tell you what, man, I still miss the food. The worst places to go to down south were Burger King or McDonald's. They were filthy and the food sucked. One of the best places was the casino. I think so too. I have my ketchup and mustards in the cupboard. Oh, exactly. You could see the hot sauce plant right across the water, and you could smell it. The Tabasco plant. Myself and everybody's got their own preference. I just think Frank's is better. I think it has more flavor.
All right, now I can see the chat.
Yeah, some nice.
You know what would be good in here too, Grandpa? Some black beans.
It would.
Just thinking about that. You can see the steam. That's how hot. What else would probably be good in here? Some shrimp.
Yeah, some good old jumbo shrimp from the south,
Yep.
and there is a big difference when it's fresh.
Who has Punky? My mom and dad has Punky right now.
Well,
They're
good for them.
babysitting.
Good for them.
Yep.
Funky's a good girl.
Oh yeah. I usually
My,
stop over there every day to see Punky, but today I ended up working a little bit later. I wanted to make something to eat.
I've never tried the Texas Pete, Marvin. I've tried that other one there with the girl on it. What's it called? Cholula or something?
This is actually very good. I think this would be good with in a torpedo roll.
Yeah, you wanna watch something that's amazing, Mike. You need to watch somebody from the south eat crayfish.
Yeah, they throw that in buckets on the middle of the table, and
Well,
they do.
my friend ate 5 heaping plates full of crayfish in the
Oof.
time that it took me to eat one plate full of food.
Yep, sardines and crackers. Yeah, definitely on that. But this meal, we'll just say, of course, I made a lot. This here will probably feed maybe 2 people, and that's them being stuffed. Those 3 cans of chicken, that package of rice, 1 can of spinach would probably run you no more than $7 to $8. So it is fairly cheap dinner.
And
Again, all the stuff I just cooked with came from the food kitchen, so it didn't cost me anything.
and someone from the south knows whether or not those crayfish are fresh or whether they've been frozen. I went to one of those meals where they cooked it all in this great big huge kettle and then dumped it out on a picnic table.
Well, I would love to go to something like that.
And then you just pick out what you want. And gumbo, oh man, I didn't have any food in the South that I didn't like. I'd like to get some Gulf shrimp, but of course it'd be frozen.
Some baby small necks there would be nice too,
Small necks, what are those?
like baby quahogs.
And I don't know what that is.
You don't know what quahog is?
No.
Big oversized clam that you see on the side of the beach when you go
Yeah.
digging.
Yeah. See, I don't eat clams.
Yeah.
To me, that's a booger with a neck.
You mean a snot rocket?
Yeah, no, I just don't care for the texture. It reminds me too much of an overcooked lobster or an overcooked shrimp. I am thinking about getting one of those large bags of shrimp from Walmart though, and sticking it in the meat grinder that I have from my blender and grinding it up and making shrimp patties.
That sounds good. This is pretty good. Doesn't outbeat the franks and beans I had last night though. That was shocking.
It looked good.
I definitely make this again though. You should start doing a daily cooking show because you're living off the grid. Well, that's my intention is when I do go live, I'm going to actually be preparing the food for whatever I have here.
What?
Uh, and
What?
it's basically stuff that you get from the food kitchens, you know,
Come here, Jackson.
put stuff together and cook
Come
and
here. Come on. Quit your crying. You quit your crying. You just went outside.
use what I have.
I love you. Oh, you're just so handsome.
You talking to me, Grandpa?
No, I'm not. I'm talking to my Jackie boy. Yes. I know you put your paw up there like you own me. Well, you do. You own a piece of my heart. Are you comfortable? I forget the channel name, but a girl on YouTube, her and her husband and her mother-in-law, her mother and dad, they go out in a boat, someplace in Florida, and they catch shrimp with a net.
Yep.
Because I guess you can get uh, is it 5 gallon buckets of shrimp?
Wow.
And you can see, the shrimp, they're swimming right at the top of the water, and you can see their eyes glowing.
Huh. Angel has taken to a wine cry at night for a short walk. Aw.
See, this is what he likes to do. He likes to get behind me and crowd me.
Yeah. Nate showed up last night on live. Go karts on fun fishing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I was there. I just didn't talk.
that's okay.
I think, Laura, I think Jackson wants me to feed him. I'm sure though that they're missing their walk, but Jackson don't like the rain.
Oh, it's raining up there?
It has been on and off for 4 days.
Wow. Yeah, I think since Friday night we've been having on and off rain too. Finally stopped enough where it's starting to dry. I don't know if we're getting any more rain.
You get this time of the year, even if it's not raining, if it's just cloudy, uh, the coldness is different than the wintertime. Yeah, we just have those little bay shrimp though, Laura. I mean, they're good. But if you get them fresh, they're also really expensive. I know what you were gonna. I know what you were trying to say there, Marvin. Tabasco. I know being in Louisiana, in New Orleans, you could smell the plant.
Wow.
That's it. I like Tabasco. To me, it doesn't have as much flavor as Frank's. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner yet. Like I said, it might be kielbasa. Or I got some of those Johnson cheddar brats.
At my mom's house, in her deep freezer, I got, I think, Johnson sausage, the hot ones. I'm about to have those some night.
Oh, that was nice of them, Laura. Maine shrimp is good,
Wow.
but not as good as Gulf shrimp. Not as big. Scallops are good here too.
I really don't put too much information about my job situation. Uh, I do work for a tree company. That's basically what I'm gonna say. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound rude, but
Oh, crayfish are good, Marvin. I can't eat them like my friend though.
yes.
Well,
Uh,
living in Maine, Maine's a big wood state, and any job you have working with wood isn't an easy job.
I'm getting full. I think this rice really did it though. It did really fill it. It's a good filler.
Yeah, my friend had a certain way he ate them, Marvin. I'm sure you know the routine. He'd break the head off, suck the juice out, and then get the meat out of the tail and throw the shell on the plate.
I could hear the crows. One of these nights, I'm going to take the folding chairs. I'm going to go down the trail and wait for the baby foxes to come out. If I'm just sitting there, they'll come out far enough away where you guys could be able to see.
You know, my son had one for a pet for a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah, until one of his roommates left the door open.
You could tell because it just looks like they dig holes and run around in one little spot.
Oh, I've had that, Marvin. The stuff they dumped on the table. There was everything in that. The little baby corn.
Marvin, you could come up on the panel. Might be easier than chatting, typing. I mean,
Like I said, the only bad meal I had when I was in Mississippi and in Louisiana was at McDonald's, and that place was filthy.
I would never eat at McDonald's. The other
The best,
one would. I did a video and I reported it to the Department of Health. I posted on their website, and it was a Mexican on the border, Mexican restaurant, and they had black mold on the walls and the vents and everything. It's still open.
yeah, I had gator while I was there.
Ooh, alligator. Never had it.
You got to, the way I figured it, because everywhere we went that had it, it was in tiny strips. So I'm thinking it's like catfish. You can't cook it in big portions. Otherwise, it's going to either be tough or taste different.
I heard it's like a rubbery taste to it, though.
No, that's probably pieces that are cut too big. The ones I had were delicious and
Yeah.
tender.
Gator nuts. Freaking Walmart will sell anything, huh?
Yeah, they sell different things in different areas. Yep, narrow long strip. I don't know if I didn't ask the restaurant, but I've seen on YouTube they say the best part of a gator is just like on any animal, it's the tenderloin that goes up the back.
Well, I could keep in eating, but if I keep on eating, I'm gonna stuff myself, get into a food coma, and I won't have nothing tomorrow for lunch. So I think I'm gonna save the rest. That was good though. Maybe something to munch on now.
Yeah, to get that here, it'd have to be something circuit rider that would be frozen. And some things just aren't the same if they're frozen. Like I made a mistake once of buying that package of frozen White Castle burgers at Walmart. Man, those were terrible.
Got myself two granola bars. Well, don't know what they're, health bars. Peanut, sweet, and salty. That's my snack. Let's see if I can shut this light. That's good.
You know, for some reason at the moment, the frozen shrimp is pretty cheap at Walmart.
Because it's not the first of the month. Well,
Yes, that's what
five
they
per
were doing, Marvin.
person.
Yeah,
Like
I think this girl said 5 per boat, but I could be wrong. But that's what they were doing. They had a light, and you could, you know, there was thousands of them swimming right alongside the boat, and it didn't take them long to net them up. And they brought them back home and cooked them up like 5 different ways.
wow. Wow, St. Carlo River, huh? Gotta make some fish for tonight. Me, I gotta clean my rat's cage. Give her some fresh water because she put her bedding in the water. So I gotta change that. Never have to worry about bedding for her. I get all the sawdust chippings I want.
Yeah, we have a fresh seafood place right up the road. I'm going to have to go in there and overspend some money on some fresh fish. What I need to do is take my ass to out of town and go to the Kennebec River and get me a couple of good sized catfish.
That's another thing I can do a live video, Grandpa. There's a beautiful pond. That's probably about a mile away from here. That's secluded. If you look at my profiles, you'll see some pictures of it. Go some fishing over there during one of my lives.
Yeah, every once in a while they have a guy that comes into town. He has a truck with bins full of ice and fresh seafood that he drives to the coast in the morning and buys it right from the boats.
Wow.
You know, and it's a really good product, but then again, it's about double of what you can get at Walmart. And me, I'm on a budget where I'm not going to be picky about fresh or frozen.
I'm on a zero budget. I'll take what's free.
Yeah, I need to find out when the food bank's open here. You used to have to go down and get a slip to go over there to the town manager, and of course you go in there and they make you feel belittled when you do it, you know.
They're all over the place there.
It is a good place to fish, Kennebec River.
I went into my doctor's office a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, and I filled out a paperwork and when I was making my appointment and stuff, and they asked if I had any food, and I put no. I walked out with 2 bags from my friggin' doctor's office.
That's cool.
No kidding. I was
Oh, how
shocked.
was that, Jackson? I'm sorry, buddy. Not really. You do it to me all night long, so you're getting it now. I finally got him to sleep on the side of the bed where his feet aren't going into my back all night long.
Yeah, I miss Punky sleeping in with me. She usually cuddles right up to me. Or if not, she'll lie next to my feet or on top of my pillow.
Well, Jackson does what Luna used to do. He shares the pillow with me.
Huh.
You get all kinds of fish from the Kennebec. There's even a bunch of different varieties of trout. You can get trout right in the brook next to my house here.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, it's a species of trout that's nowhere else in Maine. Well, nowhere else in Maine where they breed, but they don't get very big. The biggest is about 9 inches long.
I fed my face. I'm going to do a couple things I need to do around here. The people that did show up, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Grandpa, I thank you for coming up on the panel.
Well, thanks for having me.
Love that super chat. That was awesome. Thank you very much. And I'll try it again tomorrow night for an hour and a half. Last night was an hour and a half, and this one is an hour and a half. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. To the people that's watching, we'll see you later.
Take care, everybody.